Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mama's alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you be, anytime where you go, anything you do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Streets of Freetown to the world beyond. We dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we know be shy. Migration stories should know be die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here,
Yes, Fambule, una welcome back to another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know that done with Komon-Tok there. But before we go even further, we just want to confirm that the comment section, if when they get too loud and clear, no can blame this the which man and not the zoo. Quick, which man no get lawyer, not the zoo. This I don't man can take responsibility. Quick. If I try before think for no waiting at the problem, we say now which man, not so. Which man not get lawyer. But anyway, all right. Okay, thank you guys. Alusign, Abdul, yes, of course, Kanda Kaku. Thank you for clarifying that and confirming that. Anyway, all right, straight to the point. As we see today, we get some very important things and for Discord, just like any other day. In fact, this story now started in Pula and San Antonio immediately. But of course, when I know the program will get started, we'll get for character on our opinion, how it go like. And we see CSO Mambu still they appeal, they say one strong person more for can debate the same topic yesterday. Anyway, like I say, at the end of the program, we will ask on tell we the feedback. So the Dutch minister don't release more or less a very frustrating encounter with the Sierra Leone government. According to her, it looked like say the government of Salone not seem for corporates, and this now in contrary to what governments say then they do. As soon as see these people will get them on record. Plenty time when some people where we they one of the reasons we make within this platform now for generate information, pass, entertain, and inform. I know the anxiety, I know the feeling, I know the the impatience where some people purely because of Salone, purely. No other interests are charged except for Sierra Leone. They want to see accountability. They want to see transparency. They want to see punishments. They want to see people and really we hold them, they punish them for their crime. But I think that time, we all know under the sun, everything gets time. There's time for every purpose. The good thing is we get within, we always say, the internet not to forget. all of the information we generate or the left here, this now more or less now a library we create to. This now like a research center we create to. Time go come, well, again, not to prophesize with the prophet, just a fact. People then get for can researchers and get for can dig into some of them, all the painstakingly, who they spend time and put together for see exactly what will happen. And good enough, when we talk here, most of the time we must count reference, we must count evidence. So apart from watching it here, you also get the opportunity for check and other source and verify whatever we give for cancer. So you see how important. So I think we're at the right side of history. So we'll go for look at it. So we'll go back into history, the flip-flop. First, waiting the Minister of Information they say, then we'll look into that. And the threats, when you listen, I will take you back into an interview we do with 98.1. Technically, he was actually threatening the journalists, you know, and not to want to don't do that. And in the very piece of can put on those the Dutch journalists and discover all what will be done. They talk here say government of Salon they pay huge amount of money to journalists there. Like I said, we don't repeat that. Then they give money, you get option. Either you take the money, keep your mouth shut, or they intimidate you, or perhaps worst case scenario, well, you suffer for the, you know, with your life. So you get what choose. So according to them put here, this again, confirmation. And we also go look at one popular video with this, one popular businessman with a Malado. Then the people in the sharing content, he gets encounter a painful and disturbing encounter with waiting RSLAF, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, Brigadier General Bokari, according to her, they say a scammer $50,000. Yes, $50,000. $50,000, almost billions, and so not so like the 1 point something billion leons. Nice scammer. Well, good enough for her. When they do the transaction here, it be the recorder. This is the age of the now, so the age of technology, you know, is helpful for everybody, especially certain high value transaction where you do get a record because you never know. And I think what will possibly save this guy now because I put this on record and not knowing say the general not be no say that the recorder. So all the transaction was on record. All the transaction was on record, and then catch then face the day. So I don't know how first. Anyway, we will count that side. Very interesting. A very, very interesting, you know. Anyway, and of course, we also go look at anyway, if time permits we on this one, if time permits we, Mohamed Cameron Babi put a piece study an audio, I mean a video. We will not be able to bring come. Maybe if it time permits we, if we still get space, we will put in connection to Koide Olins. And of course, Marabi they na the UK and it can talk on the Oxford African Summit within this mean. A lot of people in the call behind the scenes, so people at times say within the opposition they do naya because then gets a wing, not a zoo, then gets a wing. At least if we don't get nothing for protesters, but this drug lord Baron, at least if actually the opposition, okay, na salon, then they fear, okay, then go arrest them, then go, but yeah, nobody no go arrest you. You can go protest. You can go protest. And you protest with evidence. With evidence. So somebody they tell me, say what's the opposition they do now? Yeah. Now for just sit on that TV and talk them on, that's how they do. This is the reason we make people and they praise SLPP. When SLPP and in our opposition, they're super furious. Oh my God. Nah, no, you don't want in our opposition. You don't want them. You make you do good, then the turn that wouldn't be they make road that back then. APC times, there's not cosmetic growths. We get to know, so we don't play that record. Imagine a road, what are they can, there's not to Watana and people that want bread and butter, people that want. They were so no, come on. So you saw the stark reality, eh? We get cases there, I don't see any other thing for now. But this thing we get for tarnish me, name, you name, we all name. The same person where it's so linked. Okay, last him say, because the argument is APC term dog be the camp. but we'll not be able to see any kind of link to the presidency. We'll not be able to see any link. Or, I mean, visibly. You understand? Like, you happen now, visibly, not so. We'll not say, well, Ian Pekin, Agnes Bio, they date the very guy, and they are, let's say, even get Belefora. So this alone don't give them boost. For Tima Playa, go protest against this guy for raise voice. But anyway, these are just talk. Not to me, they say don't go protest. So now people and they just talk no more. And you know, so we want the not can say too much. All right, and if you time permit, we again at the international stage, Africa, Congo, then Prime Minister, they're not found and guilty. A thief, according to them, more than $240 million. This is Africa, not so more than. Anyway, there's a reason why we choose this one because we'll connect on with Madabio in travel one, and the last one, Chris Brown. Of course, we don't turn all India again. There's a reason we choose this one because you're also connected to which we were for this course. As you see, always with Jam Partner this platform. Well, if you just join me for the first time, we want for use this opportunity for welcoming with a different sign. We did now YouTube, maybe you saw you see yourself for the first time. Our first join we easy. When you click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell. Each time we come live, we go endeavor for sending an alert. Of course, we also do our Facebook with the same name, Komon-Tok. Again, not the same to you for do like and follow us. And we did now Instagram, of course, not the same thing. All right. Me, where they bring calm the program. Me na Mr. Komon-Tok. But they can't just now for come for them the issues there. Better one.
This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for rest. Just as always, we get with gentle reminder. We always they remind ourselves we come. The first thing we consider, whichever platform you watch, either on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Two things. What I go help. What I go do for support the platform for let's voice. You voice, me voice, we all voice. Reach the person, the next person. It's two things. If you like, you don't all, that one way for contribute, and two for share. You can do both, but choose for at least for do something, not so good. And also we do. We really appreciate you now. We not say una like the country make one to do that. All right. First thing first, this piece come out yesterday, as I say. We go, but what I will do tonight, I will go back in time. So we good in for that, not so. Would they catch them? You see, we always say we not hate the government. We not hate the government at all. Today in this program, I want it will be educative. There are two things that I get for bring calm today on this. Where I'm sure plenty of people get for benefits. And if you I really appreciate the way people and they take things. People on this platform, they go in terms of knowledge, in terms of how they understand issues. Even without a guest, we not ask, we not talk other thing. Community members already know what for do, what's up. They know the words, they know it. This is the empowerment because that make we day, yeah. Not to everything we for do, not to all questions we for ask. We just need for create the enabling environment, empower ourselves, just like all the help ourselves. Sometimes certain things they tell Mr. Komon-Tok, when they give you that constructive criticism, that's how we go as a community. But the thing is, we are also learning. Everybody they learn from they learn among ourselves. Today, there are two things we get for can't take home: the ostrich effect and what they call intentional dishonesty. These two concepts, if we talk clearly on this program, you go understand why the government of Salon they behave so. Anyway, they take you back into history. Listen within the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, where they say, don't read all the documents. What they can.
Exactly how to prepare this process.
No, sorry, can. When it comes to mutual legal assistance, the government they take that issue very seriously. When it comes to offenses, what we call transnational crimes, the government they take the issues and.
All right. So Fambu, sorry, not to this for first play. Now the one over first play first. Now the one way the Minister of Information be talk about how then listen carefully how then play the whole thing, how they not even aware. In fact, how you be the threatening the journalists until the last minute where they admit night day. Lord just bring and come on. I think sorry, this one play. All right, Lord listen this one. Where they come.
The country now within government's take on this allegation. We get Chednopa on the phone. Good morning and welcome to the program, Minister of Information and Civic Education.
Morning, thanks for having me.
Yes, as I mentioned to the listeners and viewers, allegation they say Europe most wanted drug convicts were now Holland citizens, were now Josh alleged Dakas, they now the country and then see them now in a photo with the president and his family. This allegation will be around. What's in our government take on the allegation here?
First of all, we are aware of the media reports. I think we issued a press release yesterday. We make clear that we are aware of the reports and some of the claims that the reports make, including say the picture see this person in an area around His Excellency, the first gentleman of the country. We want to make some points clear. The first point now that the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, nor at any point in time there's any knowledge of either this particular identity of this Snyder cars, so you refer to, the way we detail the reports. And at that point, there is the first point. The second point we want to make, that at no country, at no point, you don't take the time and check and ask about this with all the diplomatic missions. We don't ask all the intelligence and security operations and officials then. In fact, somebody don't come to we say, oh, so possibly in a country where you should look out for and all of that. The government of Sierra Leone can state or make it vocally clear that at no point, and by the way, in the press release, they say will not receive any formal because there is great correspondence to be formal. But I want to add, and neither formal nor informal correspondence from anybody say, oh, this is just lighter cards and things like that. But considering the seriousness of these allegations and the press reports, the government of Sierra Leone will take some extraordinary steps. First one, that a broad-based investigation don't be mandated now to be conducted across the length and breadth for ascertain the first thing first, the identity. Whether the claims within the make online say, hey, so person is just like a car's most wanted man. By the way, the Reuters report say they use AI for ascertain them. First thing with the government of Sierra Leone for doing and for make sure say, hey, this is to talk about. Now in this, we said that we mean for conduct an investigation, therefore ascertain that. We also get conduct an investigation for now look through all these issues in terms of whether activities, who are involved, who are involved in all that. The government of Sierra Leone, led by the Sierra Leone police, could conduct a transparent investigation in this regard.
Now, as soon as the
second point,
yes,
go ahead, Musa.
As soon as they prepare for conduct an investigation, the press release they front me, but some of the concerns them where they are public, not the press release not address them. One, this person married to the president or married the president in Peking, and then be seen na a church gathering on Christmas Day na Tihun way na the president in village, and this na been term for president and his families them na they this man appear. The press release not address the issues here.
Well, on the second point, let us start with that, because I think Nandi, the president, is actually directly at the farm. His Excellency the President attend multiple events there. I don't know if you can go to Musa, but not seeing plenty people in the camp. His Excellency and family, they bring all the people there. And they bring them party there, people they bring Sabi, and Kindidi, and His Excellency goes through multiple events there. We make clear, say, just because somebody been there, no means say this person here, and President particularly gets within the media report and the therefore suggests in terms of a significant relationship with the first gentleman of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Now, I want to make clear, say, it's not part of within the investigation you look at. But on the second point, Musa, you know this now, I don't have this job for 16 months or so, and I don't make a business, not for comments on individuals in private life, who are married to who are especially like private citizens. And I think, say, the president and the president's family particularly deserve that same respect they were don't give to everybody else. And I think you also, as a member of the media, for be careful for not make this a discussion about the president's private family.
All right, see, let's just tap that side here. Will it continue? The president in private life. There's nothing like privacy when it comes to issues like drug. This is not transnational crime. And not just accusing, there are videos, there are evidence, there are pictures of a criminal, a wanted criminal. So again, like I said, in this program today, we can't show now exactly what is they do so. A lot of people, and they find it difficult to understand what they do. Today, when they can't understand the Minister of Justice, the entire government, the role, how did they do within this all they look at. Let's continue, quick one. More or less, if you listen, technically, it threatens the journalist for say, you again for be careful. You know, don't know what you know. In other words, issues like this, you don't need to be saying it, or not even make a point of discussion. And this not two words, and clearly, not for make a point of discussion, because simply not the president. So even if the allegation not true, you know for still talking about. These are the freedom of speech. This what they can.
And their own life, people that will not take vote with, people are not vote for.
But the family of the president, he thinks gets that private life when it comes to issue like this?
And no, say the president's family entitled to privacy, yes.
Now, now we look at the Dutch government, they ask for making Anuba this person will appear na this church photo which is sits amongst the president and family to them back. As governments in any way ready for Anuba this person if they discover an salon?
Musa, I finally be careful with the Dutch government they ask.
So they threaten them back. You have to be careful. You know, this is not just ordinary interview. Of course, CBI will talk to any international student, international journalist that way. You know, we threaten that way. Well, they take advantage of the home journalists by giving more or less technically psychological pressure. You got to be careful. You got to take time. You know, for put this into discussion. You get the points, eh? Anyway, low finish up quick.
The request is being categorical. Nobody knows even contact me about this individual. Nobody knows
if they contact you now.
Exactly. Well, if they contact we get laws, we get procedure in this country. We are a law-abiding country, we got a history of abiding by laws based on the relationship with that particular country, based on the laws and the convention we did between that country, which I will show you and the people of Sierra Leone, and that we go follow the law. We go look at all the facts, all the details, and the relationship we'll get with that particular country, and then it will be followed.
So what is the next step of government now in relation to this issue?
The next step is clear. This transparent, comprehensive investigation is underway. Tomorrow we even get a press conference. We will also provide an update on that. We will continue to provide an update transparently, because obviously the reputation of this country is very important. So we will spend a lot of energy on making sure that the people of Sierra Leone reputation, the country reputation be enhanced. So we make sure we handle this as well as we can and as transparently as possible, so people can see the value.
Would that lead this investigation?
I say the Sierra Leone police.
The Sierra Leone police are in the lead this investigation, and this person.
not forget that part today. Now Sierra Leone police, now then they lead the investigation. Not so. Not forget that part today. When they come back on the other side, back you go back from the Minister of Justice. Now Sierra Leone police, and they lead the investigation. Now before even we go before the Sierra Leone police, not so then they lead the investigation. Now the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and then they lead the investigation. As I tell you today, this will go get towards your ostrich effect and intentional dishonesty. Now this government perpetrates. They come.
According to allegation, they around high authorities. What's in the confidence where government they go tell the public say the investigation will be done and fairly for ensure, as you self don't mention the country name, they in bad presentation and different media around the world.
No, sir, we are always careful for doing again and not for respond to allegations they are around. You know, the full faith of the country. You know, the full confidence of the countries in our institutions. We couldn't call them transparent. So we'll continue to provide updates. Which will request again ordinary citizens, if you get information or things like that, you come forward, you report them to the Sierra Leone police. All that are part of this broad-based investigation that then go for carry out.
Thank you very much for joining us at the edition of the program.
Okay, that was the Minister of Information. In fact, the last part, if you now recall, then they call on all citizens for providing information. So technically, what we they do na this platform now more or less with they echo, they take to what they say, they bring on this information, even though they don't value this information. In fact, a lot of people in the point, like I say, at the count for you two concepts today, we'll get for can learn why didn't they behave so exactly. But one key thing we even remember. This was a government, according to Mohamed Kamarimba in findings, then give this very guy a diplomatic passport. Can you imagine that? Though even the motorcar before he gets and get a diplomatic passport and there is diplomatic motorcar plus state security. Yes, plus state security. A few days ago, a Ghana newspaper report said the man, in fact, Usa in a parking plane there. Now inside, now we own when they say military wing, as we not get Air Force, now military wing we get because we're not sophisticated to that level. We forget Air Force, we not even get plane there. So now Air Force, Air wing we get. Now this man, now this man they park in plane there. Now let's move forward. Listen. Now, that was the beginning where they scramble whether actually for even accept and then, you know. So finally, the Dutch government reached out to them and the Minister of Justice is saying that we see the document and that I don't even read at all. But why the delay now? From this now, we can't play for you waiting. We play for you. I mean, we can show you the frustration with the Minister of Justice now, Holland, Netherlands, the put they can.
For us now, that exactly how to prepare this process.
No. Sorry, when it comes to mutual legal assistance, the government they take that issue very seriously. When it comes to offenses, what we call transnational crimes, the government they take the issues then they very seriously as well. But make we also lay out within the law. You understand? Make we also lay out within the law. The law under the 1974 Extradition Act very clear. The evidence where the requesting state gets, the state will don't make in finding where the request Salon for extradite, and they pass that evidence there to Salon, to the office of the Attorney General. Then I'm waiting, the Dutch government don't do. I also don't be very clear say, yes, me and the Dutch Minister of Justice, we don't get a phone conversation about this. Now, when it comes to investigations in this country, it could be very clear say that the responsibility of the police, not to the Attorney General to manage investigations. Some country then where you go see say police or investigations they under the Attorney General in office. Not so we structure with system. In real system, police they under internal affairs. Now they're responsible for investigations. Now they're responsible for arrest and bring somebody into custody. Now, Wusame come in. When that happens, right? The law say. Now the Attorney General in responsibility for take the papers to court.
So for now, we don't really prepare anything like that one until police come up with their report.
I know findings. No, I don't go one for tell you say this not exactly what we do or what you know. I just want to make you know say yes, we don't receive the papers, we don't review everything. The last time I've been talking to the media, I've been saying my office they do a line by line reading. I want for state very clearly say yes, we don't read the documents in entirety, and we decide way we for do any work on this not only triggered it. So we will be triggered we don't get update from waiting to happen at the police level.
So I was all right, so that was the Minister of Justice where they tell you waiting they don't do, and also they file out the police now they necessary for do this investigation, and they don't read the documents anyway. So if they don't read the documents, the next document will go for can play for you. The piece of you go shock. Why the delay? Why they pick phone? They don't dodge even the government for even respond to the request. Well, I just finish with the police now. Two ministers, both of them are saying the same thing, that the police and they investigate, then they lead to the then they do the investigation. But it go shock you for again. What did the very police they say? Listen.
Program we dey watch na the breakfast show, and earlier tell una say we dey get updates from the Sierra Leone police as then they do investigation on different drug related matter them wey be happen sometime back na the country. On the line now we get ASP Bobson Senu Kamara, wey na the deputy head of media from the Sierra Leone police. Good morning, ASP, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Good morning.
All right, as I don't tell we viewers and listeners then this morning, we want to get updates from the Sierra Leone police as people can be aware during the last government press briefing outside the Inspector General of Police bingo and updates people them, but the investigation where he said they don't mount on the drug fugitive from the Netherlands, where the Netherlands government they allege say it in a salon. The Salon police will do some investigation. Start for brief for listeners the exactly who are they on these investigations.
Well, that investigations been undergone, and since I joined investigation, I for doing diplomatic related things. So it's been handled by the Minister of Foreign and International Cooperations as well. So that one is also ongoing. And what it requires the police for do as and when they need the police, we can intervene into some of those issues that warrant the police to do. No, but the bulk of the thing is being done by the Foreign Affairs.
ASP, anybody where you read this update this morning go say this not a new twist, I beg your pardon, because according to the Inspector General of Police, if you accept say yes, this drug fugitive, then Sabian for Umar Sharif, and the police they lead the investigation. When exactly una hand over this investigation to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, headed by the Minister Timothy Kaba?
Well, at the investigation, not to events where it start today and tomorrow. Now a gradual process, and it require international cooperations, and therefore it take a time to ensure that all what we need for do and really ascertain the facts that this informations go come up with, because it's joint. When they do talk about joint investigation, we get a central, vocal presence to inform us and when the investigations don't go, and that will be done by no less the president but the Minister of Information based on all the factors. The facts then from various factors concerning the investigation. That I will tell you for sure. Yeah.
Whose expertise the Ministry of Foreign Affairs get for investigate, for locate a drug baron where, all right, so don't lose ASP Mohammed Bobson Senu Kamara, where na the deputy head of media from the Sierra Leone police. See the updates we on the
All right, so you see what we are state confused. I'm sure this now wouldn't say common sense. We know criminal cases are handled, all criminal cases are handled by the police everywhere in the world. That I make not necessarily contradicts themselves. The Minister of Justice, even though himself they would say, I make it clear within the Constitution say, and that's the police and the handler. Now the police say no, not to really handler. Now the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and again, you just baffle what is going on. A notorious drug lord, in case handled by people and way they're not trained for investigate. I mean, foreign affairs, we know now diplomacy, other things, then they on, you know, their job is clear as, you know, the sun. You don't need for begin to ask how they not get any sophisticated knowledge for begin to investigate criminal cases there. But this is just like I tell you, so that if the two things that we get for can learn here today, this is exactly what they happen at this government: ostrich effect and intentional dishonesty. All right, let me take you to waiting the Dutch government see what they come. All right, so as you see now, yesterday them pull this then guy now just bear with me. Now bear with me. All right, so of course I'm sure plenty of people. I don't know if not the see. I don't know if not the see. All right, okay, very well, very well. Brabant, these are the paper this way pull these reports. Vadna yesterday, like I said, then puller. Then quote the Minister of Justice. He say, I just want to talk to him. Minister cannot get in charge about Bolle Jos. Okay. Minister David Van Wil of Justice and Security is unable to contact Sierra Leone. Van Wil wants to consult with his counterpart in the West African country about the extradition of drug criminal Bolle Jos from Breda. The Sierra Leonean minister was supposed to visit the Netherlands a few weeks ago, but that appointment was cancelled. All right. And you remember the clip we will play? Then don't read the entire document. Now, 2 weeks ago, then we don't get an appointment with the Netherlands government. But what did they do? Then cancel the appointment, then no go. That's the Minister of Justice, Williams Minister of Justice, is supposed to go to the Netherlands for go get meeting with this and counterparts that the other Minister of Justice, you know, go there and cancel, you know, go there. Now, let me go quick one. Now, the Minister of Justice now, Netherlands, it continue for say, the longer it takes, the more pessimistic I become. That what they try for Turkey, it look like say, he did doubt some begin cancer if really government serious. It said because the thing don't drag on to points now, you know, the minister don't begin to cast some doubt whether actually this thing, if governments go cooperate at all. Let's continue quick. It said after the cabinet meeting on Friday afternoon, the minister's Sierra Leonean colleague was supposed to come to Netherlands a few weeks ago to negotiate the extradition and search for drug criminal Joyce Lydekkers, who is also known as Bolle Jos. But those negotiations did not materialize. The minister of the African country canceled the appointment. Since then, I have been trying to get telephone appointment with him, but it's not easy, says Van Wil. But I keep trying. Previous telephone appointments always fail for agenda technical reasons. So the minister, even though whether you don't cancel this, trip, each time they want to call the Minister of Justice, the line they go through, or when are they either probably they say technical issues with telephone, you know, all kind of excuse according to them. So for them, that is concern. The minister is currently doing everything he can to get hold of his colleague. There has to be a dialogue now about how we can take this step further. He says, I just want to talk to him. I don't care how. So the minister really, this word, I just want to talk to him. I don't care. So it's about person desperation. Somebody who really want let something happen. That the Dutch minister, they say, anyhow, whether in counterpart go visit in a Netherlands or not, in just one lay, even on telephone, boy, in need for me then talk, me then negotiate, me then discuss. In January, the authorities in Sierra Leone indicated that they were prepared to cooperate with the Dutch government, Interpol, and other police services in the search for Bolle Jos, the Netherlands requested his extradition shortly thereafter. According to authorities in the West African country, there was still a manhunt for brother drug criminal. Cover up. So this now, then these are the newspaper, they do their analysis now. Nevertheless, reporters in hiding from Sierra Leone later told the Telegraph that the country will bribe local journalists to keep quiet about lie detectors. Government officials will pay large sums to ensure that no one report will come out about your Bolle Jos. Reporters who did not accept the bribe will be seriously threatened. According to those local journalists, it will be a sign that those in power in the country would like to cover up the Bolle Jos affair. Also in March, a video of the drug criminal appeared in which was seen partying at the birthday of Alusain Kane, the Sierra Leone head of immigration. The head of the country's drug police was also seen laughing and singing at the table with the drug baron, according to Follow the Money. The image will show that Lydekas is not a passerby in the African country. Now, what but has built up a position of power. So what they talk about, not a passerby, simply this is not a stranger. Now, person we know. And of course, we don't detail Naya. The former police boss, we see the relationship will exist, or at least perceived to be existed between them two people back then, and would see that very clip will go viral. The minister of the two immigration boss there, we see there in one clip. God just make the thing just, like I said, the internet not they forget this now. They're not get no way for deleter, and you get for the rest of the world. So what's in the guy they say? Not to this guy, not to just passerby, not to person who is a stranger, and not ordinary person. It should say the man don't create some kind of a little bit eye connection with state powers, with state actors. So it just more or less become more clear to them. All right, so let's continue the final part. Relationship. This was also evident from the first video that surfaced of Lydekas in the West African country. It was seen on Facebook page of the First Lady of Sierra Leone. It was said to be in a relationship with the daughter of the president. His girlfriend was also said to be expecting a child. He gets the point, you see? It gave Bella, according to them. Bolle Jos is considered one of the biggest drug criminals in our country and is on the national wanted list. Lydekas was sentenced to 24 years in prison in the Netherlands for international cocaine trafficking and for giving a mother order. He has been on the national wanted list for over 2 years and as a cocaine kingpin on the EU most wanted list. Justice in Belgium has also targeted Lydekas. In May, another 10-year prison sentence was demanded against the drug criminal. So in total, he get 34 years in Holland itself. So what these 10 people that they try for talk is like then just they reiterate what we already don't know about the circumstance of this guy in relationship with Agnes Pio, in relationship with Alusain Kane, in relationship with Andrew Jai Kai, in relationship with top officials. These are not rumors. All of them tell name, not a rumor. These are then they on record already. Then they on record, But the other names saying far, Boku. We understand clearly. Keketoma, the press secretary, nine they do in paperwork as a lawyer, according to Mohamed Kamarimba. And we also understand say there are videos and pictures of in a mother bill where they not agree for later. Somebody they say then doubt if the person will get their alive again or not. As a meeting when I'm going to do some. Mind you, first this person. Okay, Lord left Andy. I know I'm putting Andy go for left Andy first. Certain information we left on first out. So what we they try for look at the next one. We try for take 1 minute and we can put what we promise you now. Why the governments they behave so and the repercussion would be behind that. Let's just take 1 minute break when we can continue on the program. If you just joining on the program today, we look at the Dutch government don't seriously vexed and angry and frustrated because the government of Salon seem for cooperate with them for extradite their citizen. We, as you hear from the report, don't sentence them to 34 years combined for make ego serving time, and we go look into that. And of course, when we come Malado in issue as well. All right, we can just continue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know. This not Komon-Tok.
All right, so we don't come now the other parts now. We can't tell you exactly as we promise you now. Look na screen. For all this talk, the media houses, all the major newspapers or news outlets there, you know, the Al Jazeera, the CNN, the BBC, the Sky, you know, all over the view, everybody don't talk about this one thing, but there's one person who refuse for comment on that. Now, the reason why this person refused for even say a word, now because of the ostrich effect. Now, the ostrich effect, when I be to do my second masters, this is now one topic where we discuss, deliberate on lengthily for understand how investors sometimes can behave, particularly when the markets go against them or when they fearful, you know, because and feel say by not watching even the markets, that possibly maybe the situation go better off. But it's not the worst. It's better for you confront your reality, you know, just like from somebody they deny something. Don't say in the medical aspect, maybe, you know, somebody no accept to get a particular sick, where if for better, for let you go check and know, accept and find a solution rather than just ignore or no one discourse on that, you know. But I'll look at what in this ostrich effect mean. Now, a cognitive bias wherein people tend to bury their head in the sand and avoid or ignore potential negative but useful information to avoid psychological discomfort. That's not the ostrich effect. Now look at the other side, why that's they happen. We'll give you an example. And the next one will count back again, Italy connected. So Marabio deliberately, they use, now because of the ostrich effect, make, you know, they respond, you know, they even call because of, you know, an embarrassing information. Now, this now, Lord just read out there. This effect is linked to emotional avoidance and loss aversion. People prefer not to confront negative news because it causes anxiety, discomfort. It may force them to make difficult decisions. They fear loss or failure. All of this, you go no say they on Mother Bill. One, this nothing embarrassing for them. Two, you know, now possible we don't boast for say it's travel around the world for what clean the mess where APC we don't do across the world. So if this person don't say they go clean the mess, and all of us so that we see a high level of mess they come in a country, you will agree with me, so you know one discuss about the issue. So there comes the ostrich effect clearly, and it also fear say at the end of the day, if you talk, you go give or make a decision where it will be painful. Now again, there's an example now. Investors, like I explained to you, the investors we in most cases, you know, then he feel say by not checking portfolio what they happen at the market. Let's say, for example, we Donald Trump be play that tariff. A lot of people have lost their money because of that impact there. Sometimes the ostrich effect, some investors in nowhere watch them portfolio, they even check and see how the markets they perform, how the stocks they perform. So more or less, don't know watch out. And the same medical condition, of course, again, people, you know, sometimes they can just, you know, say, no, I not get this, denying the undeniable. And government, in the case of government, of course, many examples. And say, for example, in this particular case, na Salone, now the ostrich effects and they affect the government of Salone. So, but what's not the implication? The implication area, because anything there, anything way real. So the better you confront it, the earlier for you. Because the more you delay, the more it become problematic for you. And guess what? We always remind the government of Salone, as long as we continue for put this thing when I feel say the rest of the world is stupid, not smart enough. Now, so this go done, they done because each and every 3 months, we'll not be talking then this a few, few days. 5 days or 6 days ago, talker. We say each time the investigative journalists here they go, they come back with the same thing. They go away. These are the ostrich effect. It's why connected, the ostrich effect connected with what the government they do. By just keeping quiet or manipulating the system or just, that not solve the problem. But the last one we'll go put for you now, where all the ministers there, they're involving. All the ministers they're guilty of. It's not only all the ministers are guilty of, there is also what they say, Tanlek, Tanlek. I don't know whose power the SLPP government and sympathizer then get. Anything we get for do with Bolle Jos, they know they admit. We don't count several of SLPP sympathizers as well as people in there, then they refuse. Yesterday, we count CSO Mambu, where clearly they're against drug, they're against kush, but there's one thing no more, where in no. And no said Bolle Jos in the country, na allegation. Not so. All other thing. So sometimes you can remember, you can think, how is it possible? Now we know more than no sitting in there they have in the country. No, the other people they know. It can sound super interesting. So what you go do? If somebody say no, what you go do? I go say no. Gentle, where gentle be care back, we ask somebody same thing. Gentle, no. If he Bolle Jos there at the country, you don't know. If it's for answer, I say no, it can be any other person. Not so. It's again yesterday. Mamu say allegation and a court of law for approval if you actually in the country. But anyway, law puts what every one of them where in Sunday and then the wrong side of the history they do. This topic, this concept, like I said, intentional dishonesty. What you see by they do so, now intentional dishonesty they do. The Minister of Justice, now intentional dishonesty they do. And all other persons where they play safe or they manipulate. Now, anything now, this concept, I think each time some of them, when I just remember, say, oh, when I use this word, intentional dishonesty, and it take place in this government. Now, what is that intentional dishonesty? Let me define and explain to you now how it happen. In a long concept, like I say, we just make manager put a small for there. I mean, you don't want to put too much information now for not to school today. Anyway, the intentional dishonesty refers to a deliberate act of providing false information, misleading others, or concealing the truth to gain an advantage, avoid responsibility, or manipulate a situation, unlike a mistake or understanding. Intentional dishonesty involves conscious deceit. I get a point here? So when I said the Minister of Information, they do intentional dishonesty, it fall into this category. Fully aware, say, Bolle Jos in the country. Fully aware, say, the Alusan Kane, Jai Kaka, they all get business for do it, and Agnes Bio, they all get for good. But what do they do? Then they play on words. Then they manipulate the situation. Then they play smart. But it's not smart. It's a deliberate, then winner, not intentional, willfully intentional deceit. So today, when I don't know what they use, this not something that deliberate. You they choose for the one, and then call intentional dishonesty. Nine in the place. So now we see examples of intentional dishonesty. One, you lie, knowingly making false statements, and guess what? Plenty of them first then be denouncing the guy, AI then use for determine in face, then inaccurate, and they know. That's not one example. Fraud, deceiving others for financial or personal gain, like we see the Andrew Jai Kaika Alusan Kane way in property worth more than $2 million way by in America, way denying and withholding information, omitting critical fact to mislead, plagiarism, presenting someone's work as your own. Again, this one you work within that. Then that's withholding that you get some information, vital information, where the government gets, instead of them provide them to the counterparts in the Netherlands, and refuse. These are all parts of what they say intentional dishonesty. Of course, under legal ethics, legal and ethical implication, intentional dishonesty is often condemned in ethical, academic, professional, and legal content. It can result into loss of trust or credibility, academic or professional, sanction, legal consequence in case of perjury or fraud. This is the reason why I make most time would say the level of trust between the government and the citizen is at all-time low. The level of trust. This is because then they go with what they say intentional dishonesty. We don't learn something, not so. We don't learn two concepts today: ostrich effect and intentional dishonesty. So a lot of stuff now. We go for the land small, so they go. This time they happen. So no doubt, each time you hear anyone they talk, just remember, say, oh, we don't learn this thing from Komon-Tok community. Oh. Intentional dishonesty in this too. So you don't see example how I happen. Not so free. We don't learn that. Anyway. All right. Now this we go tap this one. Like I say, done. Maybe after 2-3 days we get another hand back, and we are here, And the last one we'll talk. I know say plenty people they ask when I want support we. What do we do? What do we want to do as a community? What do we want to do as a community? We want launch. We get a tip in a salon where if successfully we launch, we succeed on that information, there will be a big information, big. So probably on Monday we will come start for Ask the Appeal Liar. We go tell we how much the budget we need, and we go put all the necessary information for help we, support we, in any way we are able to support we, we do now. As you know, for getting information is very expensive, especially when you thread towards certain very, very crucial and dangerous information. It means a lot. The risks involved are very high, but we count on her. Now that make we care every day because we believe in her. These are the magnets this way they draw in her every day. I don't know, for some reason, I just feel say genuine people in there who want really get salon at heart. And that one day, for me, is sufficient. So I believe say when I go support we for raise our amounts there, for what we do within we want for do for we serve. And guess what? That one day they come serve again as part of the what did they say? We put on our library there. And we never know. Maybe we'll come back to refer to her. Not so? All right. We go car with Malado in issue. Time don't between below manage counter. All right. Now gonna Komon-Tok platform. All right.
As one already know, me number one Malado, CEO of Malado Company Limited. It's really sad as people with the before we for protect lives and properties of Sierra Leoneans them that they oppress and suppress we at the same time. How the country go before. Some of we left other countries and developed countries. We come back home for me we can start business and give opportunities to other Sierra Leoneans then. But the one they were there before, then they suppress we. There is this man called General Bokari of Defense Headquarters, State House, Defense. General Bokari, sometimes last year, by February, a connive with a guy called Ramking and other guy called Aliu, with General Brigadier Bokari connive with for scamming whole $50,000 with equivalent to 1.2 billion euros. We don't know what that's supposed to mean. We don't know what money they supposed to mean in this country at this moment. Now, then people are Sidompa in the process of helping me secure American visas for some of my clients. Because me get a travel agency company where they help people or facilitate the documents and make them get visas for go different countries. I come across the gentleman, see that they do American visas. When they negotiate, they tell me, say, I will pay them for each one American visa $12,000. Okay, I agree. Then they by the process back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Say at one time, General Bokari of Defense sent me pictures of fake American visas. I said the visa that already. Me for go pay the money. I said, hey, now I get all of the passport then I'll pay the money. Then they say no. They send me for go redeem them to the people they do business with. Me for pay the money. So now so it come about where I will get it up to $50,000. I get them 7 passports, 7 books. General Bokari, the other guy called Ram King. People so they say they are defense. Then another war where General Bokari said bring in guys and when Aliu. Now this try for scam me the whole sum of $50,000. I don't want to make the report na CID. CID they don't take the matter and make anything serious. They say they will meet and talk to her. General Bokari denies say me and not get any transaction. One Mr. Director Taylor from State House, he called on me, say, you hear about this matter, I explain everything. In taking time, go meet Brigadier General na Defense and talk to her one-to-one. He said, General denied the allegation. Again, one Madam Evelyn, I don't forget the name, from anti-corruption. He said, call me. He asked me about the matter. I explained that he invited General Bokari. General Bokari denied. He said, no, to me and I get business, and me and I can get business. When I go give money, and I say, let me get the money, in the take responsibility. I will show you the video. When I watch the video, where I will get money inside office, where you don't even know, say, I take record of farm. Deny. And then people are there before we wait for encourage we, make we do more business, let other people say can invest in the country, that they try for suppress we so owe me money almost 1 year, 6 months. Then I even try for refund my money. So I bring this camera the notice of all Sierra Leoneans, made them know which I go on. And to the right people who get so react to Sierra Leoneans and they're looking into this matter. I don't try. Since last year, February, till now.
General for Sabina money now. Hello, General.
Some they give me $100, $200, $500 just for that do process for them. The them money I get people money there. I give them people up to $50,000 since last year. The painful thing is now when they send me fake visas. A whole general Bokari from defense send me on my phone fake American visas. So let me send them to my clients. Them they go verify a fake. Then the kind of media go meet people and make a report about me say making a fake visa. And that's the one for me. The therefore sets me up at all these things. But God made it sleep, which makes no sense. I'm not saying that to nobody except verify, and I kind of find out say the visas are all fake. It's not so wicked. We're wicked to waste from Sierra Leone. General Bokari, I need my $50,000. I need my money up to 1.2 billion leons. I need my money. I call on the police. I call on the IG Inspector General of Police. I call on meaningful Sierra Leoneans, bloggers. May they help me into this fight. It's not about me again, about the other innocent one. They now when they don't do the same thing too, but they don't get my talk. Because they are soldiers, because they are government officials, they're afraid for talk. But they don't mean the worry. If me, then do me so. What's up, that man really down there? They could have a lot of people and money them, but they're afraid for talk. Me don't be all this while, but I say this is too much. Because they're not seeing for say, okay, make a try for refund this my money. They act not understand, try to deny. When I go through the video we are not getting money, and in my next video I will post the full video inside General Bokari office while I hand over again this money. When I see how wicked to receive as Sierra Leoneans them. If I be foreign and now what will happen? How people will come invest in the country? Would they do this to receive and left me picking them far. On a man country. Make yourself for start up good business and get more people on board. They want to do this to me. So when I stay tuned and stabilize as the matter will unfold bit by bit. The last time I called on Aruna of IB blog, I will talk to him about this matter, but I'm not be for call names. People will say, hey, call him my name. No, I've been careful of getting small respect. But up to now, the man denies saying I not do transaction. That's why I post a video now because I don't believe I ever get evidence about him. So now watch the video and wanna tell me what you think about this. So they call on all Sierra Leone and this now we all fight. Now we all get this fight as you.
Okay, this is very tough, and I think Wetton saved this guy according to his statements. He did a very good thing. I think any smart investor for always try for play smart, because the world we did today, people can deny anything and everything. As in this case, imagine if this guy not be get hard evidence for her. Sometimes that's why for like buff not so, and we don't know what even how powerful the brigadier day in terms of connection. Yeah, but it clear with all which you don't talk. The worst part of now send even fake visa, and there's one part where it talk with him says, see, imagine if that guy be don't share, excited and share this to in clients there. By then saying people are not even later if you pull this video, if for still then for still blame her and for still the damage go don't go far. Then we don't talk, and you see when you put something on social media on that very day, the people who watch you, not possible for like get them back the next day. What's in this mean? Let's say 1,000 people that watch you today. You put another thing, it's not gonna be the same 1,000 people again. One or two not go, they will not go watch, you understand? So whatever information we don't put potential, if not damaging information, it all affects the person, You know, maybe sometimes, even if you get 2,000 people who watch you on the next day, not all that 1,000 all, it will be watch you last night. Now they watch you, that they make now. It's just natural because people like in tired, people like in sick, people like in trouble, you know. Although yes, like for I mean, look at we now, you know, we steady, we more or less are the same people that they watch, which is a good thing. And it hard forget for let you get to them can say organic traffic, organic people and community where they watch you. Nana like I think that the good thing this way we more or less they enjoy as a community. We get people away, then dedicated plenty people, and they have to forget the information. So the point why they make here is imagine that guy be don't pass the information and they in info don't go all over the country, and I mean whatever defense account said, then go even doubt her. So man then we begin to see something anyway. Well, anyway, like I said, we'll not get much, and we see that they share around. Family members and then share around, community members and to we may say we bring and come. No, not actually for a lot of corner. So I just feel a concern for the post soldier man military, where for be a discipline for letting involve parent country. Few weeks ago, we see the Ministry of Sports, the Minister of Youth, then self video on this same scandal. ULISA instead collect according to allegation hundreds of thousands of dollars from people, you know. And I happen, you know, today they just pull an position, they just put on corner, and then the game continue. Yeah, no, so we bring another lady back, but explain in pain what you go through. Anyway, all right. So I think time don't between all of the two international news will be and can catch by this program. We're not going to catch them because, like you say, we don't go more than. You know, if it will be all right. Will take 1 minute 48 seconds where we can turn for talk. Of course, we see the messages in the comment section. Yesterday alone, we get 272 or 75 now Facebook alone. On YouTube, we get more than 320 comments there on the program alone. And I talk about the views. The views now be 836. It was peak just like today. Today back it don't go down a little bit, but normally now so as with the end, someone don't get the main point, and you know, so say okay, low wait for another time. Anyway, we can just start. We can get him out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. To bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
All right, so family don't come now the other part now when I turn for talk and straight now the phone we get the first caller on the line. Yes, call outside the call we from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you. This is Abdullah City call from New Jersey, US.
Yeah, Abdullah from New Jersey. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Thank you. Oh my God, we had to watch the Malado story specifically now that's a call for. I'd be like, oh wow. You know, I first of all want to tell Malado plenty thank you. I think he don't give me admiration a lot. Just like Amira, the stepdaughter of the Sandy fellow within at this government right now. We get Sierra Leone, they were really courageous. I think if more of them they will continue for help shape the country from the bad system we don't always stay there. You know, when he said Malado try for help this so-called general.
He tried for help. Yeah.
The video
Yeah.
is Ali. Because we all know how deceitful most of us Sierra Leoneans be. If Malado will just don't come and make a big statement, general statements, if I don't get this guy into more trouble, that if I deny publicly, go and wait and call me threats, don't then put this video now for show. That for them be worse for us. So if I commend Malado for even show this thing, this alley, all of the advice are me and the one the way to team up against Malado for Dubam, let them be honest and come out and give this guy money and apologize to the people of Sierra Leone. And to the authorities, now the military, this now example we will show if they're not decent people or not. Because somebody like this, you know, get no business for them around.
Thank you very much, my brother Alec Nandi. Thank you. Would they add another voice? We like the last statement we talk. You know, get no business. Would they add another voice? Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we miss this one. Okay, just a second. Yeah, yes, just a second, please, just a second. Yes, call outside the, okay, we miss this one again. Okay, all right. Okay, what did happen? All right, okay. All right, yes. Now we add another voice. This one, the yes, call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
I call from Komon-Tok family.
All right, you get the platform, brother. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
You know, I tell thank you to the family, to all my way they listen and watch this program. I got something where I want just relate to you. We not to for say I got special something for tell you, but in terms of this drug, Lord, we get so Mr. Komon-Tok, a certain thing in a way can talk. I can gladly we can just what I'm saying. She this annoyance for put on public. You know why? It prevent we what they see. It prevent you and it prevent the country from running into chaos. First of all, me, Netherlands are the citizens. Yes, for every kingpin this regime who is Trump and so. Me the Siam. And today Saturday, you will go continue for one time, which I tell you so. Because we if you then go all out for talk to the Attorney General, you know, respond, that I get our information, how they will negotiate for that man, believe in me, now from the leadership side, and we say, if in terms of any outside EU or Netherlands get hands to and I have to talk today, they will not have a program. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you. God bless you too for joining us. All right. The line is still open for more calls there. All right, so don't miss this one. Okay. Okay. We start by, I think you go find out with the church on the comment section back. Get the caller from Ahmed from the UK. Ahmed.
Yes,
you get 2 minutes.
Very much, Mr. Komon-Tok. And thanks for the analysis. You know, it's good sometimes every day you come and people are exposed. We see all which they talk about this like Deca and in the indictment. You know, the people that they worry about Seronian people, we they don't go actually. You know, people the way they say the way educated people when a lawmakers they sit down at that country, they see them they are there ranking, they are all over. You know, they come in for see things tangible, my brother. Look today when I watch this Marabio a conference, this students' presentation at Oxford. I don't know, Mr. Komon-Tok, if you get time if you be go follow up that conference day. I not see no president, no leader, because these are just students' presentation where they ask for maybe £5,000 for making they start the project. Them I see students from South Sudan, one from Nigeria, and studying. In fact, is an Oxford student. And that program I showed you one the way they get a panel, they get judges there for making a project can showcase. Because if you look at the theme of the project, now in matter of you, who students who we get the winner Oxford winner, maybe if not even a government sponsor or whatever. None. But look, the research where they take and Alpha Council on that television, they talk pop like saying a very important program in the called Badabiopa. It's terrible, my brother. I don't know if you have the time, my brother, go through that program and make you see how Madabi disgrace the country. The whole president. They can't work for nothing.
Right.
Tomorrow we'll go visit Sunday. Tomorrow we'll go visit Sunday.
Oh, really?
By 1 hour in the first thing in the morning we'll go visit Sunday. Yes. 7 o'clock, 6:30 we'll left now for Oxford. We'll go there tomorrow.
When I give you update for even time. Thank you. Bye for now.
I'll call you.
All right. So they had another voice. Yes. We don't miss this one. We don't miss this one again. Okay. All right. The line's still open for. Okay, we don't miss this one. I don't know. Okay, let's just take this one. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Constance Alina, they call from the US.
Yeah, Constance Alina, welcome to the program. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good work you do, my brother.
Thank you for joining us.
I don't like telling me. I don't know if people like to say this government here, they get sober-minded people, but all man are scam. You know, the whole general, I will go scam. So, you know, it's just unfortunate no more way we say Malado himself no act smart because not to soldier man they give visa for car America and all that thing then they back again. Guess what? Now we all brother and sister they will get then at the first content some man for can represent the army into certain things. But then the actual beneficiary way for benefit from their project that they did at the army, then deprive them because of people that will get money. You know, so it seems like now like a thief God laugh. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Then coming to this Bolle Jos guy. You see, this government, now we God can want disgrace them, that's what can happen. Because if them we just fix it no more, you know what? We get somebody who will be done request for one and all, and over to we just not go hand over this guy, they left her. But then begin to downplay the thing, they take salon people as full. You know, where we they investigate, we they look first, we they look into paper, you know. The information minister, they don't send bunch of papers, bunch of files. Is that you know you get them deceitful way the way they talk and all that stuff. Then
intentional dishonesty.
So thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside. The call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, sir. Who's you call from, my sister?
I call from Komon-Tok corner.
All right. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
For me, I think to say, Mother don't know act very smart again. I'm about to the line within the past speaker say. Mother don't understand better. Now smart guy. For them allow Sojaman go for now. Say Sojaman the police. Whose confidence he gets is Sojaman forget visa for Wogia. And at the same time, again, this is a big, very disgrace to the army. For you, Sojaman, a whole general, for go scam somebody like that. That is an intellectual fraud. For they use, you know, they look consider a position.
Yeah.
You know, for they go convince somebody say, I will go if they go give fake visa. I think therefore dismiss the officer immediately. the government for dismiss them immediately for that and investigate them. And I believe say other people will come on board on this. Heads go rule behind this tier. For Malado, you will get for beer. Because, you know, in sleep like wing, anyway, sleep like wings. Anyway, sorry for anyway. I will stop here so far.
All right, thank you for joining us. And will you take another voice? Okay, okay, let me see this one. All right. Well, all the patch this one. This one it come up from Lolo. Where they say the president and first lady are currently in the UK. Yet, I think if well, I know. Okay, Lord, just complain and continue. Yet, Gladys and Kanu and Zanapsi, you choose to remain behind your screens. Anyway, we're not going to go into. If you put another thing, well, Lord, take this one. Okay, I'm going to when reply. Lolo, they say AP loyalists. It's a APC loyalists. We are claiming the first lady won't make it to the UK. I told you, all nothing will come of it. But you ignoramuses insisted on spreading business chatter online. All right, we'll take another voice. We'll get this one from Jibila from New Jersey. Yes, Jibila, who's that the film there?
The movie we still live within a reality show. Then the quality show we don't begin to understand them. Well, we don't understand them in the past, but we go deeper now. One of the things they do now, they want for setting naivety. That means for say, if you see black, if they say na blue, you will be in trouble for that. When I interview with Musa in the ex-civilian, so that be the place where they tell Musa, you got to be careful because you want to let Musa, what Musa they see, you know, one of the reality. Anyone let Musa see what you know they exist. So then I don't know why make the one from okay, now put another the way this very guy, this minister, they talk say Burkina Faso na military government and they do extradition, killing, and all the law and all that everything. But you know, calling ourselves civilian, like who may you they talk so right now for gonna forget on a problem.
Yeah.
A problem. You understand?
Yeah, I get your point.
So even some man in the way they call they make genuine point. They will talk to Mr. Komon-Tok, they call for Komon-Tok corner. What make the opposite to do so because you know say whether you have military government united. So you see, so they want for determine what you they see, we not you they see where you don't see like Deca. You see him with the presidency and where you see all the pictures and the all the evidence that you get them. You don't see like Deca. They want for tell you say no, if you see her no more, tell me no more because we not see it. So you I want to very good make this movie though.
Amen.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you too. Oh, then an interesting one, really. Intentional dishonesty. Anyway, all right. So we go on the text messages. This one come up for Bilal. It say BO's government na crazy government trust. Why be always the creates problem for himself? This one they come up from Martin Conte, where they say Sierra Leoneans BO was part and parcel of RAF, and his elder sister was married to RAF rebel leader for the Sankoso, as his daughter is linked with this international drug baron Bolle Jos Leidekas Omer. And this one they come up from Abdul Sese, chief of staff should be someone at parliamentary for inquest in military versus scam. This one they come up from Rockefeller. Komon-Tok platform will continue to fly to get cogent information. Thank you very much. And Zainab Kamara, Mr. Komon-Tok Yunaman. Thank you. And this one, Abdul, they say, get us updates from Ivory Coast situation. All right, Abdul, thank you very much for bringing calm. 2 days ago, there were rumors everywhere on social media, especially on Twitter, information flooded with a coup now Ivory Coast. Now the reason we will not bring a cam because we did behind the scene for verify, and all of source confirm say there was nothing like that. It just like people and just create, the internet is powerful. One person can just start something before you remember it don't go viral. That happens. So we know one bring can to now something where we would already don't know is not true. And we own our obligation now for bring can nothing but the fact. Yeah, so we know about that. But anything will happen, I go know. Anyway, now just add another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Where's that the call from?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Where's that the call from? Where's that the call from? All right, look like say the person line get issue. Who's that you call from? All right. Who's that you call from? All right. I think you need to call me back because it looked like your line they give you trouble. Will they take another voice? Yes, call outside you call from.
The Komon-Tok, I call from the Komon-Tok community.
Yes, so you got the platform, brother. Thank you for joining us. You get 2 minutes.
Komon-Tok, this military guy, not just a regular military guy. This is a military guy in higher position.
Brigadier General.
Yeah. Yes. Now he behave like this, and for an organization we're supposed to be very structured and very disciplined, it's not even something we the government for begin for action. At minimum, they have to put them on administrative leave or something. I'll investigate. But this government you already know how the game get for go. Yesterday I'm listening to a show about Fatima Bio. Fatima Bio get the right for go protest like any Sierra Leonean as a citizen of Sierra Leone. But if he act in any way, shape, or form as a member of the government, then he's wrong because then he's not in position. But as a citizen, yes. But one of the things we Sierra Leone and they will get is that we negotiate with emotion. If you go for go negotiate, you get for remove the emotion from it and just stick to the fact. And the thing they talk about with government in Africa, Mr. Komon-Tok, we get for begin for focus on the root cause of we problem them. And there, Mr. Komon-Tok, also as you have come up with this program, we will continue for the public will continue for support your program for make we do investigation. Make we begin for focus on best practices.
Okay.
Because a lot of time it's like we bring there with a program we bring because most of it is Sierra Leone and NSC and the ordinary population, not just the bad negative things about governance.
Okay.
But make we begin for bring best practices in governance. Okay. So the Sierra Leonean people then will begin for sensitize and change their focus.
Brother, thank you very much.
Same old.
Thank you very much. But I like this last part where you talk so. You really make a whole lot of sense. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So they take another voice. Yes, Abdul from the US. Abdul, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us. Yeah.
I hope say they get me clear because I do on Bluetooth.
Yeah, we get you.
Yeah, for me, this kind of racketeering come out from a high level military officer.
Tell you.
It really they out of character. And then not to just the racketeering, then forgery again. I want to make this man realize the American embassy and they monitor all waiting they go on the internet.
Yeah.
Not just them, other people and too. You know, if they keep this guy, they don't tell you how we military they right now. When people like in talk say we need for petting the Guineans, a lot of the feds the money, a lot of weapon at the thing. They might get the discipline first for Google feds. The morale there for make the able feds. Because you can get weapons, you're able to do nothing with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one and they appeal to you. CSO Mambu, if not on that topic, make out. But that division we're in the drive for drive within the APC, the division already did. So they don't magnify for me. We know if they can use this program for passing message, now I make it a call for another person. If you don't know with that man not be able to perform well because of one or two reasons. I mean, let me forget about this topic. But the last thing I will say is that Komon-Tok permits me. They want the way they do business at Sierra Leone. Come on, I tell you item they go sell. Fake dollar within government officials, it exist. If not that small machine where they count the money for you at the same time check them if not real or fake invest in it. Mr. Komon-Tok, I will tell you about this more, but it exists.
Oh, okay.
And it exists within government ministry. Thank you, bye.
Thank you very much. All right, today take another voice, and probably this will be the last call for tonight, and we wrap up the program. Okay. Okay, we don't miss this one. We'll take one more call. One more call, and then we wrap up the program. Yes, caller, outside the call from?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Who's the call from?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Where are you? Who's the call from?
You get me?
I get you.
Thank you very much. The call from the Komon-Tok family.
Yes, my brother. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I just want to make a small statement here.
Okay.
If any Sierra Leonean don't ever think say now because of this drug lord we will get in our country currently make SLP bulldoze their way into the 2023 general election. Anybody don't think about that, Andy? Because I believe say they get this drug baron at the country now make them bulldoze their way into the elected for letting they in power. Because if not for that, like that guy, they currently not for the Afriton or not for this alone. Secondly, Alpha Khan. I watch Alpha Khan at AYV TV this evening. Alpha Khan, one time me say, if they know you, they will tell you, say, Papa or Grandpa, the money we don't see from where you do in politics until today. Even if they take die, that money they not get for go bribe the Almighty Allah tomorrow for forgive you. You call yourself Alaji. You know, remember say you don't come on, you could go Hajj. What you go do now Hajj? For politician, if they bring so much today, then can put and down, they say anybody from Mother Beauty can don't let them can swear. Would I get the country at heart? Would they take their only go bear them? None of the cross. None. Just like how the Almighty say, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's easy for the head of a camel go through the needle of an eye than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven.
Anyway, brother, thank you very much.
Let them get around. Let them use that money for go bribe the Almighty tomorrow because I
Thank you.
don't know how long they get for the donor and grave before the day of judgment. Let go sorry for it. Thank you very much, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you too. So the guy say, if they can't swear now, you see people almost of anyway. All right, okay. Let me just see. Okay, no. So Fambule will tap the program here on the call side. We apologize. All right, so we apologize. We don't close the line on the comments on the call side. Okay, yeah, we don't close the line on the call side. No, we can at the comment section. Now they don't have. They take 10 because of time. This one they come from 6 say this malado issue. Let's don't buy in it. It's their government, but trust me, let's not buy it. All right. This one they say it makes no sense to work with this illegal regime of criminal abuse. However, atrocities are on records and the time will come. This one, Gladys, they say the endemic corruption in the country is unbelievable. This one, they say anti-corruption boss is a scam. Army General is a scam. First Lady is a scam. President daughter is a scam. This one, they say Moy Brown said instead of them fight for reclaiming and abuses. Very interesting. Yeah, you know, we army, we said and good bad as you go sit and dance, they all go on and then a state lodge. I am brush. I am brush sometimes. I am brush, but when it comes to actual look younger, we see another piece of knockout itself. I think the Guinean they can close to Carina, can be a Carina, the deep and for Candy back for take some parts, according to, but we'll go check more on that investigation, that information they within and they mean. So the point is we get an army, we then job now for protect we like we say we territorial integrity, particularly when it comes to issues like the border and then responsibility. The police we all know say internally now for control or law and order. But waiting them goodbye, you will see they would gone there the threatening civilian would not get no gun. Civilian owner then they pay there. Now we they pull money, you pay there. You know, don't now we they threaten back. Then come there and then they take land. So instead, this guy more said just busy. They say how many people then go down. The thing is, what him allowed to do so. We never know unless unless independent and impartial investigation go into this. Possibly this particular scam it go on for it's possible people and they don't pay the money where maybe they not be gets that kind sort of knowledge for sale record evidence study. And if you don't get evidence, a general go take your money, you will confront her. Who saw you the pass? Who not go believe you? If not, it will beat you first. So plenty people and possibly don't go same way to, individually will not get no way. Some man just believe say this are generally no good me so this are brigade general or other people there now the high ranking officials say then we don't say we get project for we get a program for travel go to Europe or inside America and you pay the money, you not give you then tontonity, you don't get nothing for do. You don't get nothing for do if you don't get evidence. Pass God first for you. Anyway, now rush into this quickly. Been to they say you feel say this army man go answer say you get money now way now cash you pay not to check. Yusuf Bra, they say the Minister of Information will soon say it's an AI video to protect the general. And this one they come up from Abubakar Show. He said, with all this scam, which country will ever take or see? Or Sierra Leone is falling down. I think we don't take this. I don't know if you're the same, bro. Sorry, Malado, issues like this, you're not exempted from corruption, international human rights, human traffic, money laundering, and with the new cyber crime case, you have been wrongly advised to go on media. Kids K, they say, make we talk come why you self not go directly to the embassy, why pass back door? And yes, I will agree with you, Kate, on this one. Just like a previous caller Cole say, now like thief got laugh, it's painful because now now huge amount of money, and according to Rana, people in game money, not to say like say maybe now your money. And we all understand how things can dinner with people in desperate for travel. Everybody want to leave the country. And but there are channel where you go through, this way of bypassing the legal system, and can cause some of them here, because I mean, not just small money, and they say $12,000 for one person, $12,000, just small money. I'm sure if there are other journey programs where you go look for, go pay that kind of $12,000. Training programs, so well, I don't want to talk much on this one because it's complicated. This one it came from Sin. He said diasporans in the UK can inform leading newspapers in UK to question Bill during his Q&A question and answer at the Oxford African Summit with issues of his corruption, government, and just drug lord council flat issue. Now, the council flat issue, we don't explain to now, not to say Fatima Bio, then go come arrest today or this, that, not to say they investigate. We don't tell Chris Brown, or for be supposed to bring a camp, but time be done between. Now a lengthy investigations, and particularly when they're still in a power, potentially, possibly, perhaps, not even talk nothing. But what we are all day on this small, within a global village, we go not so. Sir Kelly said the Dutch should issue an international arrest warrant for all the key players. Gladys, SLPP Vuvuzelas are good at drawing baseless information of fake news. They like blaming APC for their misendeavors. As usual, for the past 7 years, they have failed the citizens, and they're still blaming the APC for their failures. And okay, I think it is all right. This one came from Jerry, who they say it's plain that Sierra Leone government does not want to play ball with the Dutch government in the matter of fugitive dog lord. Clear, and they will. This one, Madabio is going to put all of them in trouble with the Western world. Madabio think he's smart, but he knows exactly what he's doing. Time will tell. And all right, I think we'll stop the program here. We tell us plenty. Okay, I'll just take this one. Abubakar, they say this case na in get for meet the international community get for handle Madabio for we. Madabio get for disgrace pound this drug case. Until he try for defend in son-in-law, just Lidekers levy the good number. Mohammed Kamara say keep up the good work, Mr. Komon-Tok. These gangsters in suit shall definitely pay for this international humiliation they have brought to that country, inshallah. All right, okay, as always, we tell you plenty thank you. We hope for come back tomorrow Naya with another program. And of course, my dear friend Kelvin to say thank you so much for joining us as always. Of course, for the people of Netherlands has gone scone this Bolle Jos Akauma shop is boiling slowly. All right, okay. Anyway, thank you guys, and of course, okay. So Fambo, tomorrow, God's grace, we go there back. Until then, me na Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye bye.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here we yarn, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soak, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Politically, that's make when I hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no, we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand the talk. Come here, we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soap, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the the future we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds commit. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B's hook, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, more talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we hear. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. Spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make we hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise when we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice me the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make me proud. From Sierra Leone to the world, we just stand tall. Come here, we on, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B's hook, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music they flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make una hear the cry. We go talk and yeah, no we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From Sierra Leone to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we young, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B's hook, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come